Learning new details this morning about how the hostages escaped at the Texas Synagogue as officials trace the movements and motives of the hostage taker who was killed. Maria Villarreal is in Colleyville, Texas with the latest. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning. ABC sources tell us that the suspect in this case initially told police he was not associated with any domestic or foreign terrorist group, but he was willing to die if his demands weren't met. Given the volatile environment that we are in right now, the FBI and Department of Homeland Security have issued a new warning to faith-based communities, telling them to stay vigilant, especially right now when extremist groups and actions could continue.
Overnight, an unwanted pain uniting families of different faiths.
And while very few of us are doing okay right now, we'll get through this.
The Colleyville community, targeted by the nearly 12-hour hostage situation, gathering with an even greater strength to help heal.
Look for ways to share that love. As we live, really strive to live that value. That human decency is something that each of us are entitled to.
This as we learn new details into what officials are calling a terrorism-related event at Congregation Beth Israel's Synagogue just outside Fort Worth, Texas. This video, captured by our affiliate WFAA photographer Josh Stevens, shows the moment 3 hostages escape from a side door to safety. The group held at gunpoint allegedly by this man, British national Malik Faisal Akram. At 10:45 Saturday morning, authorities received a 911 call reporting an intruder confronting Rabbi Charlie Cytron-Walker. Akram had knocked on a synagogue window and shared tea with the rabbi before services. When he turned his back during prayer, the suspect pulled a gun, threatening to kill all 4 hostages if his demands were not met. Father Michael Higgins was watching a live stream of the service with members of the congregation.
The families seem to be very calm about it, but you can tell internally there was a tremendous amount of fear and anxiety.
Authorities monitoring the situation through the synagogue's video surveillance system. At 12:30, an FBI hostage negotiation team from Quantico was called in. Just after 5, the first hostage was released unharmed. About 4 hours later, Rabbi Charlie Cytron-Walker says he and the other hostages planned their escape after seeing the gunman become more erratic, throwing a chair at the suspect and fleeing out the side door.
Everything was just total silence, total silence. You could hear a pin drop out here.
The suspect was killed when authorities entered the house of worship. Multiple law enforcement sources tell ABC News the handgun recovered at the scene had been bought by the suspect from someone he met while staying at a local homeless shelter. Authorities say Akram, who was not featured on any watch lists, entered the country more than 2 weeks before traveling to Texas, listing a New York address on the visa forms.
Both family and friends continue to bring up when they talk about the suspect that he had mental health issues. Yesterday, we did mention that 2 teenagers were brought in connection with this investigation. We have now been able to confirm that those 2 teenagers are actually the children of the suspect.
So, Maria, what more do we know about this threat to faith-based communities?
So it's definitely worth repeating. The Department of Homeland Security is reminding everyone right now. They want them to stay vigilant because of this volatile environment that we are in. They also are reminding faith-based groups right now we are in a heightened terror alert. So basically what that means is that if you are having big events where there will be a large group of people there, take a hard look at what your security systems are in place. And that's just not talking about the video cameras that you might have set up. That's actually saying remind people of their training, what they are learning in these extreme group training sessions with law enforcement. If you see something out of the ordinary, say something.
Thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.